Hi guys, how are you doing? Today I'm making pork fat noodle. It is a Hong Kong style soupless noodle dish that was popular 40-50 years ago, but it is making a comeback. And it's very easy to make, so let's start. So first you need a piece of pork fat back. I bought it in Chinatown, but I think you can find it in a regular butcher store. Cut it up into smaller pieces, but you don't want it too small because you want to be able to pick it up with the chopsticks. Next, I'm gonna add some aromatics. Typically in Chinese cooking, we use scallion and ginger. Smash the white part of the scallion. It is gonna help to release the aroma into the oil. Now there's an easy way to peel the ginger is by using a spoon. Now same idea here. Smash the ginger. So next is to render the pork fat. I'm just gonna add the fat into the wok and turn the heat on to low. Add a little bit of water. It is gonna help to heat up the fat evenly and give it a light stir. And after a few minutes, the water is all gone, and now the oil is starting to come out. Stir them from time to time to make sure they are evenly heated. When the fat has become golden brown, it means it's almost done. And when it's almost done, I'm just gonna turn the heat all the way up to give it a final push. Okay, it's done. I'm just gonna fish out the crispy thing and don't let it soak into the oil. And you gotta let it dry and cool down and it will become more crispy. And don't throw them away. You can actually eat them as a snack or you can put it on top of a noodle or anything else as a topping. Now I'm just gonna add aromatics and make sure the heat is off. So after you add the aromatics, you can turn the heat back on to low. Do you see there's a lot of bubble? It means there's a water coming out from the ingredient and you want to slowly cook them until the water is gone. Alright, it is done. You can tell by the amount of bubble in there. There's not much bubble left and the scallion and ginger has turned brown. So it's ready. So just strain the oil and you can throw away the scallion and ginger or you can just eat them. For the noodles, you can use any kind you like, but I'm using a Cantonese style egg noodle. For the green, I'm using Chinese broccoli, and I will cut them into smaller pieces so that they boil quicker. Let's prepare the noodle seasoning. Some crispy pork fat, some soy sauce, but don't add too much at once. You can always add more later. Some scallion that was cooked in the oil, but you can skip them if you have discarded them already. And of course, the main ingredient, the render pork fat. Next, I'm gonna boil the veggie first. I have some boiling water here. I didn't even wash the wok. I leave the grease in there, and the grease and the oil is gonna help to keep the color of the green. I will add the thicker part of the veggie first because it will take longer time to cook. After 30 seconds or so, you can add the rest of the veggie. And cook it for another 30 seconds. Take out the veggie and then you can add the noodle. For this Cantonese egg noodle, I need to cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes and make sure you stir them. When the noodle is ready, add them into the bowl with the seasoning and add the veggie in it as well. You can also eat it with a chili oil like this one, or you can use any other chili oil. But if you don't like spicy, you can skip them. You can store the unused render fat into the refrigerator for a few days or in the freezer for a much longer time. Alright guys, thank you for watching and I hope you like that.